Hey guys, and welcome to Janet being Janet. Okay, I need to get a couple of things out of the way. One, why am I wearing sunglasses inside? Well, if you're new here, let me go ahead and do a quick spill. It's because my husband gets annoyed by my sunglasses choice, and I like to annoy him because it's the little things in life that make me happy. Two, you see this horse's butt on your screen? Yeah, it's there for a reason. It's because he's full of crap, and so am I. Everything that you hear on this channel is going to be my opinion, and only my opinion. It's here for entertainment purposes, and only entertainment purposes. I'm on YouTube just to have a little bit of fun, so if I do not entertain you, I am sorry. Alright, so let me go ahead and say, before we even start out with Miss Katie, she is on a roll in this one. If you do not like hearing about baby making, click off. Click off. You're done. You're done with this video. I invite you to come back to another one, because she is stuck on one topic and only one topic. And at some point, she wants Blake to consider about being a ho, 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 just like Santa Claus, you know, ho, ho, ho. You know, she's kind of like Blake didn't get an opportunity to be one of those. Yeah. So, like I said, if it bothers you to have any kind of talk about the SCX word, please go ahead and tune off, get your babies out of the room, do whatever you need to do, because she's on a roll, just like I said. So, y'all, tune in for me and hold on, because we're going to do this.
Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively, the root of their relationship. It's based on jealousy, insecurity, and infidelity.
Yeah, she's already talking about it right out of the gate. She's talking about infidelity and who's involved and who's not involved. So she ain't wasting no time now, is she?
And Ryan Reynolds and Blake's union and their relationship started when both of them, well, the rumors are they met on Green Lantern. They were hooking up.
Now, I would ask the question, what kind of reporter or journalist uses the words hooking up? But I forgot. She's a celebrity.
And they were trying to pretend like they weren't hooking up. Prior to Blake and Ryan getting together, she had been in a relationship with Penn Badgley, but she also was rumored to be hooking up with Ben Affleck.
Dang, you just got her going around being a ho, 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 you know, like Santa Claus during Christmas time. Ho, ho, ho. You already got that going around on her, don't you?
Even though he was married to Jennifer Garner. And she also dated Leonardo DiCaprio.
Wow, you're just building it up. Are you sure you aren't already calling her something? Aren't you? Man, Miss Katie just knows it all.
After she and Penn split up and before she got with Ryan.
What are you trying to say, Miss Katie? Go ahead and say it. Just come right out and say it. It'd be a lot easier on you and a lot easier on me if you just use the word.
She was actually rebounding from her split with Leonardo DiCaprio when she and Ryan got together. Ryan locked her down almost immediately, and they started house shopping within a month of getting together.
Ooh, so you trying to say that she didn't really like Ryan Reynolds in the beginning? You trying to say they shouldn't have a relationship in the first place? What you really trying to say? Are you trying to say that they don't need to be together? Is that what you're trying to say? You need to quit giving us hints, Miss Katie, and you just need to go ahead and put a headline on it.
Blake has also hooked up with men that she stars with.
You make it sound like the only thing she stars in is a bed.
I mean, I guess on-set romances happen all the time.
Now, you can't deny Blake Lively does have the looks. You can't be jealous, Miss Katie. She does.
Apparently, when she became friends with Taylor Swift, he wasn't cool with that. There were rumors that he saw Taylor as a mean girl.
There you are with Taylor Swift and being a mean girl again. What is it with you and Taylor Swift? You only classify her as a mean girl. No matter when you talked about Taylor Swift, you talk about Miss K as a mean girl. Shame on you.
As petty. There was an article with Naughty Gossip that said, Ryan has seen toxic Taylor Swift's manipulative and petty ways in person. It's without a doubt that he wouldn't want Blake to mingle with Taylor and her friends.
Oh, she's saying that with the biggest smile on her face. Can't you hear it? Ooh, she laughing all the way to the bank when she's talking about this one.
Knowing that the couple are past the stage of the silly girl drama that involves nothing more than breakups, makeups, and tabloid fodder.
Oh, now she's just going to read somebody else's words. She can't even come up with her own. Nope. It's a lot easier to read somebody else's.
One source even dished the last thing he wants to do is kick it back with a bunch of boy crazy millennials.
Yep, Taylor's fans, you better be careful. Them Swifties will get you. Better be careful. Now let's see what she has to say about good old Blake and her past. Maybe her future. Maybe the present.
Isn't that funny? Ryan is 11 years, almost 12 years older than her. She was 24 when they got together.
What's that got to do with anything? What's the age difference? What's going on? Is that a big issue for you, Miss Katie?
She was not past that stage of being single and going out and doing things. She was never even that girl that like went out and did things. She'd always worked.
Oh, so she didn't go out and experience life, right? All she was doing was experience bedroom time, right? Because that's all you're talking about in this one.
And I don't think she really ever was able to explore outside of just like constantly having like one guy to another guy to another guy. And
you heard it here first. She's thinking that Miss Blake should just be a ho, 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 because that's all Blake is. She all about the bedroom time.
He didn't want her to be around anyone that wasn't him.
You need to stay out from between their sheets. That's what you need to do. Get out. Yep. They didn't invite you.
Blake is clearly not a great woman by any means in terms of like how she's treated people in this situation and how she treats people and how she acts publicly in her rudeness.
Who else is rude? I don't know. Who else would be rude? Who else gets in the comment sections and says, I'm going to delete your comment if you don't agree with me? Or if you ask me something or say something that I don't agree with, period. Okay, I don't know who else would be rude.
But I almost have a little bit of empathy considering the fact that Ryan appears to be such a freaking monster.
Bull honky donkey. You don't know what empathy is. You don't know the meaning of that word. You've never showed it, so don't you be sitting here lying to people on this video on YouTube.
I would be horrified if my husband was on a set with me, dictating my relationships, telling me what I could wear, where I could go, what I could do.
Where is your husband? Where is Todd? I ain't seen Todd in a long time. Is Todd still there? How about you put Todd on sometime? Why don't you do a couples chat? That would be cool. Who's up for that? Let's let Todd tell the truth on you.
Those are all signs of an abusive, controlling partner.
And you gonna prove it to us? Huh? Are you gonna give us some stats? Or is that just your opinion? I think that's your opinion. Because you do a lot of talking.
She was more flirting with him than he was flirting with her.
Yeah, she did. She's a big, huge flirt. You know, you just painting Miss Blake as a certain something kind of person, aren't you?
She spends weeks via text message flirting with him and saying that she loves to bust balls. And
you know what? I would say that you just deserve to be writing for a newspaper. I would, with your name right up in there. But I forgot, I really did, that you became a celebrity some time ago.
They're communicating late at night and they're sending long-winded voice memos to each other.
Her and Justin, right? But it's all Blake's fault. It's not Justin, but Blake is the flirt. Bad. Not poor Blake. Bad Blake. Where's that empathy now, Miss Katie?
No more talking about your porn addiction. No more talking about sex.
See, here she is. Yep, she's talking all about it for you. Told you. Watch she is. Watch the little one is. Told you. She going on. She on a roll.
This entire film is half the book that it ends with us is sex.
Is that why you like it so much? Is that why you're so stuck on it? Is that why you're reporting so much about it? Is that why you keep talking about it? Just wondering.
Sex is going to be a topic that's discussed. It's going to be coming up. And it's ironic that Ryan would be so incredibly prudish about this when he's full frontal nude in Deadpool.
Yeah, she's obsessed with Ryan. And all about what Ryan is saying, how many times Ryan says it, and what Ryan's doing, and all about Ryan's movies. She got some issues going on there.
And has done some pretty graphic sex scenes on camera.
Have you been watching all of Ryan's movies lately? Have you? Is that how you know? Oh, no. Todd, you might be in trouble there.
3 days to film this like sex scene montage. And then he's also fully naked in that film and you see his front.
Woo-hoo! Man, Miss Katie, are you watching this alone? Maybe you shouldn't be watching this alone. You know, there's certain movies that aren't meant to be by yourself.
Like the Johnson is all out.
Whew! You know more than I do. What you been watching? Hey, what video is it? Huh? Which one?
And then Ryan, for him to try to demand that no one talks about this, it's very hypocritical. He has spoken openly without any hesitation about his male genitalia.
I do believe she's talking about Deadpool. I think that's what she's talking about. How many times do you think she watched it? Huh?
In interviews without reading the room and without any understanding of whether or not anyone wants to hear him talk about his male genitalia.
I guess you do, because that's all you are putting in here, and you want people to know how it looks, right? How graphic it is, right? And how much he's talking about it.
He's often been racist in what he speaks about and how he is derogatory towards people of color.
I know nothing about that. I will say nothing about that. That's just something she added in there.
The sex is totally normal.
And now you're going to hear all the times that Miss Katie decided she was going to add a little clip about him in there and how many times he says it. So y'all ready to go? Here you go.
Pump the sex break.
Penis. The sex. Took a picture of my penis. There's a penis picture of penis. Penis is...
Blake Lively's interviews are very similar too, where she talks about her breasts.
Do you like that? Mm-hmm. Those are the clips she put in there, and I took out the little bitty words that she put in there. She used that in her videos. She did. Now she's on Blake Lively and her body parts. What you been doing over there, Miss Katie?
She talks about her sex life. She's very open about all of these things.
How late is it there for you, Miss Katie? You're starting to worry me.
So for her and Ryan to act like speaking about sex scenes worked on and choreographed is out of bounds.
I don't think anything's out of bounds when it comes to this video anymore. Might as well turn the lights on, because I ain't sleeping with them off now.
When these two are all over talking about sex and
you are too in this video. Now I am. See what you make me do, Miss Katie?
it's juvenile. It's disgusting.
How is it disgusting if you're talking about it? Huh? Your channel.
The guy that went full frontal and has had very out there sex scenes.
You were still talking about just this one thing. I didn't even count how many times she was saying private parts and how many times she was saying baby making. Didn't even count 'em.
Miss Lively.
Miss Lively. Miss Katie. Lovely.
Facing divorce rumors right before the release of this film.
Ooh, was it? Ooh, Janet, you better keep your mouth shut, because you almost said something you don't need to be saying. Okay, continue.
Needs to consider an exit out of her marriage, even with 4 children.
She's telling Blake that maybe Ryan isn't the one that she needs to be with. Maybe she's been making a big, huge mistake. Miss Katie giving marital advice now. Now what you gonna do, Miss Blake? Miss Katie's on your side. She got a little bit of empathy for you, and she ain't got empathy for nobody. So you're lucky.
She's got the resources to handle it and not have to deal with him.
Did that change on you? Man, it blew me for a whistle there at the end. Oh, how did that go? Did y'all like that? Told you. Warned you. I warned you. Yeah, I listened to it. I listened to the whole entire thing. And then I was like, Dad, blame it. How many times is she going to say this one word? How many times is she going to do this? Yeah, I started doop, 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 like I always do. And then we end up with this masterpiece. We certainly did. And I have no idea how many times I said the same thing throughout this entire video. There ain't no telling how many times I said the same exact thing. Are y'all annoyed by me? I think y'all are annoyed by me. I think you are. I think y'all sometimes get annoyed by me. Because I get annoyed by myself. And if I get annoyed, if I annoy myself, y'all have to get annoyed by me. That's how that works out. Y'all just don't unsubscribe to me just because y'all are annoyed, okay? Because let me tell you something. Miss Katie got me started on this, okay? Let me tell you something, all right? I went down to my analytics, and it says that most of my watchers don't subscribe to me. They're returning watchers. They just don't subscribe to me. I don't blame you. Because you click on my little button, you never know what you're going to get. You may end up with a video like this. I gotta do this alone when nobody's in the house because my husband be going, what are you watching? What is she doing now? Sometimes I get those reactions. Jordan's like, Mom, 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 Mom. I was like, she's lonely. If y'all don't know Jordan, you just gotta know Jordan. I'm going to do a video one day with somebody else, and hopefully y'all that don't know Jordan, he is my special needs child, and I love him more than anything, and he tells things the way it is. And that's too much information in this video. So I hope y'all have a good day, night, weekend, holiday, year, whenever you might be watching this. And I hope you remember to smile today or make somebody else smile, because it really can make a difference. And y'all got to see a little side or hear a little side that y'all probably didn't want to hear, right? My mind just went woohoo, 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 woohoo. And maybe it shouldn't have done that. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed. I have no idea what to name this video. I have no idea what kind of thumbnail to put on this video. I have no idea what I'm going to do with this video. Because I don't know how to edit this video. We're just going to put it that way. So, y'all wish me luck. But y'all already going to see this by the time I do it. Alright guys, y'all still wish me luck. Alright, y'all have a good one.